Imagine a city so grand, so magnificent, that it rivaled the heavens themselves. A place where golden palaces shimmered under the sun, its streets bustling with life, its temples echoing with prayers. This city, according to legend, was Dwaraka, the kingdom of Lord Krishna. But as the story goes, this gleaming metropolis didn't just fall to ruins over time. It disappeared entirely, claimed by the ocean. For centuries, the story of the lost city of Dwaraka has fascinated historians, archaeologists, and seekers of ancient mysteries. But what really happened to this legendary place? Join us as we dive into the depths of myth, history, and the quest for answers. To begin, we travel back thousands of years to the Mahabharata, one of India's great ancient epics. Dwaraka was not just any city. It was said to be the capital of Lord Krishna himself, an avatar of the god Vishnu. According to the texts, Krishna fled to Dwaraka to escape political turmoil and established a kingdom unlike anything humanity had ever seen. The city was described as a marvel, built by the divine architect Vishwakarma, sitting on the shores of present-day Gujarat and dazzling with opulence. Gold, jewels, vibrant gardens, shimmering waterways, the descriptions in scripture read like something out of a surreal dream. But Dwaraka's glory was not meant to last. After Krishna's death, a pivotal moment that marked the end of the Mahabharata war, the city met a mysterious fate. It is said that the ocean rose, swallowing Dwaraka in one cataclysmic event. What could have caused such devastation? Was it a natural disaster, divine intervention, or simply a poetic ending crafted by ancient storytellers? For centuries, the tale of Dwaraka lingered in the realm of myth and spirituality, its reality doubted by many. Then, in the 20th century, everything changed. In 1963, an underwater expedition off the coast of Gujarat hinted at tantalizing possibilities. Small fragments of pottery found on the seabed suggested the presence of an ancient civilization that predated what was then known. But it wasn't until the 1980s that the story of Dwaraka came rushing back into the world's imagination. A marine archaeological team led by the National Institute of Oceanography conducted a groundbreaking survey near the town of modern-day Dwarka. What they discovered sparked a frenzy: submerged stone structures, walls, and remnants of what could only be described as an ancient city. These findings echoed the ancient texts. The submerged city, discovered 20 to 40 feet beneath the Gulf of Khambhat's waters, seemed to suggest an advanced civilization with organized urban planning. Streets aligned at right angles, well-constructed walls, and even a possible harbor, all estimated to date back over 3,500 years. Was this the legendary Dwaraka brought to life? Skeptics argued for caution, claiming these ruins could belong to a different civilization altogether. But to many, it felt like tangible proof that stories long dismissed as folklore held kernels of historical truth. The discoveries didn't stop there. Elaborate sandstone anchors and circular stone seals containing inscriptions, eerily similar to those of the Indus Valley civilization, were uncovered. Could Dwaraka have been a link between the ancient Harappan culture and later Indian kingdoms? And how could a city so sophisticated have vanished so completely? Theories abound. Some experts believe a series of tsunamis or rising sea levels led to its submersion. Others point to tectonic shifts, as Gujarat lies near a seismically active zone. And of course, there are those who hold steadfast faith that divine will played a part, as described in the scriptures. The rediscovery of Dwaraka reignited debates about the line between myth and history. In the West, it was often dismissed as yet another Atlantis, a romanticized, mythical city doomed to obscurity. But for India, the implications were far more profound. Beyond being a tale of Krishna's divine legacy, Dwaraka challenges the timeline of ancient urban development. If its ruins indeed date back to 1500 BCE or earlier, then they represent one of the oldest known coastal cities, a testament to human ingenuity. But here's where the plot thickens. As scientists examined the objects retrieved from Dwaraka's ruins, some started to wonder if its history stretched even deeper than initially believed. Could this ancient city be evidence of a lost chapter of human civilization? Some theorists, bold enough to push boundaries, suggest that Dwaraka aligns with tales of the Saraswati civilization, an advanced culture that thrived along the banks of a now extinct river, referenced in the Rig Veda. If true, Dwaraka isn't just a historical footnote, it's a cornerstone of human heritage. But exploration comes with its challenges. The waters around the ruins are treacherous, visibility is poor, and much of the site has yet to be thoroughly excavated. Political tensions and funding shortages have further slowed research efforts. And so, much like the city itself, Dwaraka's mysteries remain submerged in uncertainty. But beyond the archaeology and the debates lies something equally significant: the enduring power of myths. Dwaraka might never be fully proven or fully debunked, yet it continues to thrive, not just as a physical location, but as a symbol. To devotees and spiritual seekers, it represents divine perfection and a time when gods walked among men. To historians, it's a puzzle, a glimpse into a world long forgotten. And for the everyday dreamer, it's a reminder that the boundary between reality and legend isn't as fixed as we might think. What really happened to Dwaraka? Did its streets once gleam beneath Krishna's divine gaze, only to be swallowed by the ocean's relentless tide? Was it a thriving metropolis, undone by natural disaster? Or is it simply a story, crafted to inspire, to speak of loss, and to remind us that even the grandest human creations are impermanent? Until then, the lost city of Dwaraka sits at the crossroads of history and mythology, calling out to us through the ages. For millions around the world, it's more than a city. It's a mystery, a challenge, and above all, a story that refuses to sink into obscurity. So the next time you hear the waves crashing against the shores of Gujarat, imagine what lies beneath, waiting to be discovered, because sometimes the greatest truths are hidden in the depths of myth and water.